Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have another Stupendium song. This one is a Matter of Facts, the JT Music Fact Rap Challenge. This is old. This is a much older song. That doesn't matter. We're going to watch it anyway. Anyway, as per usual, if you haven't seen the original, go to Stupendium's page. If you want to support us, you can subscribe, become a channel member, or just like the video. If you hate it, you hate it. I don't really care. All right, let's get into it.
Well, JT set a challenge, I'm here to answer it. You want facts, boy? Well, you asked for it. I'm gonna give you some trivia, master it, and put the facts on blast till class dismissed. It's the truth, ain't no party.
That part threw me off a little bit. Let's go back a bit. So this sounds good right here. This all sounds good, and then it like switches.
Answer it, you want facts, boy? Well, you asked for it. I'm gonna give you some trivia, master it, and put the facts on blast till class dismissed. It's the truth.
Yeah, like right here, this switch is a little weird, which is surprising from Stupendium. Now, maybe it's because it's a challenge. So challenges are always more complicated because you're stuck within a limited box of what you're actually able to do. So that could be why it's a little jarring right there. Or maybe I'm just more more discerning of music now. I don't know. Probably not that one.
Ain't no party trick. I'm bringing facts to the web like Encarta did. So get your notebooks out. You can quote the track. It's not
Okay, that's good. The Encarta part was great.
a trivial pursuit. It's a matter of fact.
Please have your pen and paper ready. The facts will commence in 3, 2,
Oh God, this is gonna be one of the super fast parts, isn't it?
1. Facts.
Black-thighed falconet, world's smallest bird of prey. Giraffe's neck may be long, but only 7 vertebrae. That's the same as you would find in any butter. You were made back when you weigh 75 pounds a litre a day.
Okay, so that's quick, but this is all like rhyming like perfectly. Just that weird first part was jarring.
A set of deja vu is jamais vu. It's when something familiar feels strangely new. A smilodon is what you'd really call a saber tooth, and they were nothing like tigers, to say the truth.
Stupendium, if you ever see this, do you have like just rhyming dictionaries where like I know they exist, but I'm wondering more of do you have to like I don't understand how would I phrase this question? Because the amount of information you're throwing out is crazy. It's great, but the fact that you're able to find words, like, is there like a program where you can like throw things in there where you can find like synonyms that rhyme with each other, or whatnot? I'm trying to figure out the best way to phrase this, because I don't know if a lot of people realize the ability to create rhymes with facts involved and just like for them to actually be real and make sense is ridiculously difficult. It's still difficult to rap, correctly while also rhyming correctly. But to throw in actual facts versus just making up random words that kind of work, like you know how a lot of people say aluminium versus aluminum. I mean, that's two different countries, right? But some of the words that Stupendium uses they definitely stretch to the max on what is a viable word.
A reindeer's eyes go through a range of hues. They're gold, but in the winter change to blue. There are more hats in Team Fortress 2 than there are real thoughts in the whole EU.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, to be fair, do you many hats are in Team Fortress 2? There's probably more Team Fortress 2 hats than there are, I don't know, let's see here. Would be a horrible example of something that has a lot soft drinks in the world.
The Arctic 56 years too complete, so by the time it was built, thoughts were obsolete. But since the 90s, you will find it's been in use constantly as a setting of a game show on TV.
Really? That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. Well, like, I would expect it to be like a period show versus like a game show. We should check out that game show.
Sound of a Honda for Indy's Boulder Dash. No one really knows the etymology of Boulder Dash. Escobar had so much gold to stash, he spent thousands on rubber bands just to roll the cash.
That's actually pretty funny. Actually, no, I want to go check and see how much money he spent on rubber bands. That's hilarious.
But jellyfish is called a smack. A safety helmet was the purpose of a bowler hat. You don't feel pain if you're a naked.
Yeah, I'm aware of the bowler hat being a safety helmet originally. They wanted to make safety helmets that actually looked good, which was actually pretty interesting. because the original interior was way different than it is now.
Mole rat. 39 is the record for the oldest cat. Buckle up, this one's a little more.
That one's interesting. I thought the oldest cat only was like 38, or not 38, 33. 39's crazy. I mean, to be fair, that cat was huge, like ridiculously big, right?
In the 50s, laugh tracks were recorded, so if a new show has a canned laugh audience, there's a good chance that the laughers are all dead. There's no
Oh, that's good to know. I mean, that is pretty morbid. I mean, I assume some of the newer stuff probably has their own custom laugh tracks, but maybe not. And they might even use AI at this point, so maybe they're not even real at this point.
let it be until you get up to 1 billion. An ice cream tester had a tongue insured for millions.
Really? That's crazy. What happens? So basically, you know, they made it so basically if he gets like kidnapped and his tongue cut out, they get millions of dollars. How does that even work? What insurance company would even allow that to be something you could insure? I mean, I guess you can insure someone's life. So I guess why not just their tongue? Okay.
99 zeros in a duo trigintillion. 99 sides is an ENIAC Enneagon.
Okay, I didn't even know those were numbers or let alone words. Holy crap.
Annually, we make 7 billion zips. To dot an I as a tittle, on a diet to pip. Tommy.
Interesting. Like, okay, I'm aware of the pip one. Okay, tittle. Why is that? Okay, never mind. I don't know why that's funny.
Cooper died live in the middle of a quip, but my granddad once taught him how to build a ship.
Interesting. Wait, did your... Okay. I wonder if anyone else caught that. So this guy died in the middle of a... which sucks. So I assume heart attack, right? But I'm wondering, Stupendium, did your granddad actually teach him how to build a ship? Or is this just like... Did your granddad actually know this guy? Because he was like a legend.
Jay's the only letter that is not in any element. The White House got power when Harrison was president.
That's because Jay sucks. I know, it's a part of my name. The White House got power, Harrison was president. Oh, okay, sorry. When I was thinking power, I was thinking of like political power, not like electricity.
But he never touched the switches. He was scared of them.
Okay, to be fair, those switches were terrifying back then. Everyone should be afraid of those switches.
Thomas Edison killed an elephant. There was no electricity in Ethiopia till 1896 when the emperor ordered a brand new electric chair.
Jesus, this is gonna be bad.
And realized they couldn't plug it in any.
Okay, so did the emperor order did he order an electric chair for the reason that you're supposed to use an electric chair or what?
The world's first batteries may have been Roman. 3% of all the world's...
Really? Huh. I wonder when they actually I kind of want to get figure out when the world's first batteries were made. That's interesting because, like, for instance, did you know they make sand batteries? What's another battery they make? Gravity batteries. Those are actually pretty cool. Those are compressed dirt blocks that are actually gravity dropped from tall heights, and for whatever reason the motors they use generate more energy on the way down as it's dropped than the energy that it costs to lift the thing back up to the top and drop it again. So those are pretty interesting. 3% of the world's cheese gets stolen. Yeah, I can totally see that. Have you seen some of the prices on cheese? I mean, cheese is expensive as heck.
Cheese gets stolen. Figs use wasps to spread their pollen, but...
Well, that's interesting. Also, for another thing for cheese, the reason it gets stolen is because you can hold on to it, a lot of it, for years and then flip it for a profit versus having to actually offload it right away. Like, for instance, if you steal like an entire dairy truck, you have a limited amount of time and barely anyone's going to buy that thing because it's it's extremely risky to sell.
The wasps get trapped and the figs dissolve them. A strawberry's not a berry in any way.
Okay, I didn't know that. Figs trap wasps, kill them, and dissolve. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, I know a strawberry isn't a berry. But we have a lot of words for things that don't make sense.
But bananas are and share half of all our DNA.
I think bananas are probably better off having more DNA than humans.
First fruit eaten on the moon was canned peaches. From canned peaches onto grand speeches.
We will find them on the beaches.
Great speech, can't be debated, except the fact that
I love it when Stupendium does this and adds another version of the self and debates them in a video. That's great. I love everything about that.
Churchill never really made it, yeah, he wrote it and performed it for the government, of course, but the version that you've heard was made years after the war.
That's true. Another thing about Winston Churchill, though, is there are like 400 quotes attributed to him that he never said.
He was Dippy Dog before he was Goofy. Scarecrow to once.
Yeah, I'm glad they changed his name because, man, that's a horrible name. Scarecrow. Hobbity. Okay.
Called Hobbity Boobies. Jordan and Bugs once advertised shoes. These ads got so popular they went and made a movie. Green screen.
Is that how that movie started? They didn't just... Okay, it was actually just based off of an ad for shoes? That's funny.
Makes VFX a dream, but did you know that long ago they used a yellow screen?
They also use blue screens now as well. Yellow screens... They're not yellow. Blue screens are apparently one of the better types, but they're really expensive. Supposedly you can use black screens as well, but the main two are green and blue, and then there's like a combo color between the two.
Special sodium lamps on a plain white film make a certain shade of yellow that's invisible on film. In Disney's Mary Poppins, so supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards, is docious-alexpialisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilisticfragilistic
This is why I hate reacting to you. I learn all these stupid words I'll never be able to say in my real life, and I also end up learning a ton of words that are not real.
But that's just the syllables reversed. Letter for letter, it's suacodlepatiticulagarphalacropus.
God damn it. Stop making it worse.
And if you think I'm saying that on the beat, you're mad. And that's a fact.
There's more ways to stack a deck of cards than the galaxy has stars. And
I'm not sure if that one's true. Maybe it's known stars that we can see. Because I mean, how many stars are out there that we can't actually see?
each year we eat so much Nutella that you can span the Great Wall of China with the jars.
8 times? Is this like within a year? Okay, to be fair, I mean, while the Great Wall is long, it's not that long, and a jar is, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Coca-Cola sells so many drinks worldwide, the measuring profit just won't suffice.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Coca-Cola is one of the biggest companies in the world, hands down. If there's any war anywhere or any natural disaster, one of the safest stocks you can absolutely put stuff in, especially even if there's like a massive economy downturn, think another Great Depression type deal, right? Coca-Cola is one of your safe bet stocks because no matter what, people are going to drink Coca-Cola because Coca-Cola will find a way to make it as cheap as freaking possible in every country on the planet. And people are like, well, I don't drink Coke. Well, there's a million other drinks they own.
So share of throat is a scale they've devised for the percentage of humanity's hydration they provide.
That's actually a legit thing from Coke. Yep. Now the weird thing about Coke though is I'm not sure you could consider actual Coke hydration because it dehydrates you in a lot of ways. But yeah, I mean, if we could actually scale how much Coke actually produces, it's crazy. It is like one of the biggest companies in the world. It's crazy how big they are. You think Pepsi's big?
Politics is the study of shared ideas. It is where the word meme first appeared. Johnny Cash was a radio engineer, and when Stalin died, he was the first to hear that in the wild there are less flamingos than plastic ones on lawns.
Okay, well that makes sense. I have friends that have hundreds of those stupid things and use them as pranks on people. The worst ones are the dumb gnomes. I hate it when people use gnomes as pranks.
The man who invented the tube for Pringles had his ashes buried in one.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
Every second 5,000 statuses are updated, 4,000 brand new stars are created. Every single second takes hours when animated. I'm gonna stop now or I'll never ever make it.
See, this was a great song because I actually learned a ton of stuff I didn't even know, and I got to bring back a bunch of stuff I already did know. The only thing was that bugged me was that weird jarring flip at that first after the first set of lyrics.
You set a challenge, I'm bound to react. JT, this has been my counterattack. If you saw it through, have a pat on the back. It's not Trivial Pursuit, it's a matter of fact.
Yeah, that was great. That was a great line. Yep, only complaint, that first line. That's it. It wasn't the line itself, it was the switch.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching, and thanks to JT as well for the awesome challenge. I had loads of fun with it. I've just hit 16,000 subscribers.
Woo, this was way back when. Stupendiums are like 2 or 3 million now? Jeez. Oh my gosh, the Lethal Company song was fantastic.
Absolutely nuts. Fast approaching 17, so thanks so much for all your comments, your likes, and your support. And there's loads more tracks on the way. Dan Bull just issued a board game rap challenge, which sounds amazing.
Oh, this was before the board game one, and there's another board game one which we have to watch. So I'll get back into that one as well. I'm going to be doing a lot more Stupendium stuff because remember my biggest problem with music was I was really bad at figuring out the lyrics and things like that. Well, guess what? I realized, you know what? I'm just going to do the reactions, and you guys are going to have to take them as is. Now I'll do my best, okay? But I'm also branching out. I started listening to classical songs like the Bee Gees and things like that, and I'm having a lot of extra help from people who are actually in the music industry. They're actually helping me along. So hopefully I'll be able to finish off my Stupendium collection. I also want to start doing Dan Bull, Schwabity. Rustage was a big one because I love One Piece, and I guess Rustage does tons of One Piece stuff. But all his stuff is all like AMV type stuff, so I really definitely need to get the kind of a bigger handle on the lyrics. So anyway, this was a lot of fun. We're actually going to listen to the end because I skipped the last one. That was just the worst thing ever.
And there's lots more game tracks coming up as well. So for updates on those, just Monica. Just subscribe.
Oh, it's that part. Was that like a hidden like little thing that I missed? Anyway, that was really fun. I'll let you guys go. Have a good day.